Hi there. In this session, I would like to tell you about VS Code Editor. This is one of the best code editor. We can create any kind of code with the help of this VS Code. So it seems to be like this. This is interface about VS Code. It had a lot of functionalities and tools to execute our code in live mode, as well as it had some extensions also be there. So here you can see with the help of these extensions, you can use some snippets and triggers to execute your code in HTML, JavaScript, React.js, etc. languages and HTML web related technologies also. And here you can see with the help of this Git initialize repository, you can also host your website files into your repository, as well as you can host your these files in Git hosting also. And this is the Explorer, in the sense if we have to define one root folder to create our website project, there whatever root folder you may assign with the help of this Explorer will explore all the files, whatever files you are using there in this website. And at the same time, if you want to download VS Code into your system, here you can see this is the link. You can download very absolutely free of cost. Here are the different variants. Whatever system you are using, you can download these softwares. And here you can see there is an extension menu is there. We hit on that one. Here you can see there are a lot of extensions which I installed into my system. If you want to install any kind of HTML snippets, here you can see there is a lot of snippets are there. So with the help of these snippets or extensions, you can install these extensions, as well as you can use these extensions into your website and your project. And here I installed some more most useful extensions. I will tell you about that VS Code extensions. Here you can see this is the bootstrap of 5 snippets. So here you can see I will share you these links here in this class description below. There you can also download these links and you can install this extension in your VS Code for free of cost. Moreover, here you can see I installed this Bootstrap 5 snippets. Here my VS Code had some supported snippets is there. Here you can see Bootstrap 5 container is there. Bootstrap 5 container fluid is there. Whatever you are seeing, these are all the extension. With the help of this extension, you can use those class attribute as well as Bootstrap components into your project. And here you can see there is a HTML boilerplate also be there. So this is one of the extension to execute our HTML starter template into your project. Here you can see this is the preview where it seems to be like this. It will load entire HTML starter template. With the help of this boilerplate, we can load HTML starter template. And here you can see the procedure how to install this one and how we can use this snippet in our for our project. As well as there is another snippet is there, nothing but live server is there. So live server is a server. It makes a little bit of server and it will execute your website projects as a live server. So this is also one of the best snippet extension to execute your websites. So here you can see there is a material icon theme also be there. This is also one of the most important thing for VS Code. Whatever extension you may use for your file, it will exposes and this theme will show that icon, that extension symbol in your Explorer root folder. Keep this point in your mind. I am going to sharing you these links here in this below description. Please download this extension and use these extensions for your project. And here you can also see there is a React.js extensions also be there, and there is some HTML5 and CSS3 extensions also be there. I will share you all those extensions. Please install these extensions into your VS Code editor. If you want to download this VS Code, here you can see this is the download link. With the help of this download link, you can download VS Code for Windows, Linux and Mac. So this is very absolutely free of cost. Whatever extensions you may require, or whatever software VS Code you may require, you can download for free of cost, and you can use these VS Code editor and extensions for your web projects. In this session, you will learn about the introduction to VS Code. What is mean by VS Code? VS Code in the sense Visual Studio Code. Visual Studio Code. This is one of the code editor to edit and to create any kind of web application. Either it may be HTML, CSS, or it may be JavaScript, frameworks, or whatever it may be. It is. We can easily integrate any kind of coding with the help of Visual Studio Code because it had a lot of functionality. We will discuss about that. So first, we can there is in this VS Studio Code there is some extensions are there. With the help of that extensions, we can install any kind of HTML, CSS, JavaScript, any live server, any other React.js extensions. With the help of the extensions, we can create a simple code, a simple structure of code to make our website. As well as there is another benefit extension is there known as a live server. This is also one of the extension to execute. We can preview the website, whatever we are coding in this VS Code, without hitting refresh. We can see output for every second. And there is another extension is there known as there is another thing is there. That one is nothing but GitHub. So GitHub is one of the famous online platform can share source code. So you are seeing source code, as well as we can host that source code, okay, in Git hosting for free of cost. As usual, there we can see there is another extension is there, nothing but terminal. This terminal is used to execute a command line interface for npm node package manager and for some other packages to execute a psc ckags to execute our output. As usual, there is another thing is there, nothing but here I will show you those things. This is the root folder extension. We can create one root folder with the help of this explorer, and after that here you can see there is source controller is there. We can initialize our Git repositories with the help of this source controller. So this is source controller is one of the inbuilt tool having in this VS Code. With the help of this VS Code, we can easily integrate this GitHub account and we can put all those files whatever did here in this React.js or else PHP or HTML, CSS, whatever application we did here in the source code. So this is one of the best tool here in this VS Code. After that, here you can see there is a lot of extensions are there. In next session, I will share you these extensions so that you can install those extensions in your VS Code. Then you can easily code any kind of lengthy code. You can easily code in simple steps with the help of some triggers and extensions. In next session, you will learn about the topic. So mainly, if you want to download this VS Code, you can download that VS Code from here in this link. I will provide this link also. So it will available for Macintosh, Windows 64, Linux 64-bit also, and you can easily download it once and you can easily install into your system. This is one of the free version. You can update and you can download and you can update and you can use all these features whatever VS Code is providing. Some extensions whatever tools it had. So try to download this application into your system. So to install this VS Code, it doesn't require any source, it doesn't require any serial number, it doesn't require any crack files. To run this application in your system, this is very excellent tool to develop your web applications with the help of Visual Studio Code. Thank you.